I'm Kayleen Asbo, and I'll be teaching Exploring Classical Music for the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute this term. Classical music is one of my greatest passions. I first fell in love with it as a child and spent hours and hours practicing the piano in hopes of becoming a concert pianist. In this class, we're going to be exploring some of my favorite composers. We'll actually begin in the ancient Greek world and talk about the foundations of music theory and philosophy in a culture where music was not just entertainment. Music was a way of transforming the individual, evoking the deepest potential, and bringing about a change for a just world. Then we'll turn to the medieval period, talking about pilgrim songs and the liturgy of the church that developed before we explore the fascinating world of Renaissance music. The third week, we're going to be exploring Baroque music with the person who I think is the greatest composer who's ever lived, Johann Sebastian Bach. Whether he was writing music of exuberant joy or music of serene tranquility. Our following week, we'll be exploring one of my first loves, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, whose music runs the gamut from childlike expressions of delight to deeper and darker tones. Before we turn to his successor, Ludwig van Beethoven, a dramatic, fiery personality. Following week, we're going to explore the world of romantic music with the extremes of temperament and astonishing figures such as Franz Liszt, who made women faint, and Frédéric Chopin, who, although he was only 92 pounds, had a kind of poetic poignancy in his music that still brings tears to people's eyes. Last week, we'll bridge to our contemporary era. We'll explore some of the peculiar music that might make some of you cringe, like Schoenberg, but we'll also discover some extraordinary works of great beauty, such as Erik Satie, who was known as the Velvet Gentleman, a man who lived and slept in a hammock and ate only white food, and yet whose music is something of supreme elegance and paved the way for jazz. And finally, we'll end with my favorite living composer, Arvo Pärt. Only 3 notes there, but I think you could hear the profundity and possibility inside of them. I hope you'll join me for this musical journey as we discover the great heights of classical music, a journey that I hope you will take with you as you go into the concert hall, where you will learn to appreciate more and more layers of our phenomenal musical heritage.